Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let us pray and thanks unto the Almighty, who has given us lots of mercies and blessing. And hopefully you are all healthy and happy today. Secondly, I would like to express my gratitude to the Dean of FPOK UPI, as well as the 5th ICSS HPE Committee for giving me the opportunity to share ideas in this very prestigious forum. And for sure, congratulations on holding this event successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, my presentation will be start soon, and the title is The Challenges of Physical Education, Contemporary Trends and Issues. I will go to the next slide. I want to take a moment to ask all of you to look back to a time when the world was not yet hit by the coronavirus 19. And what I mean with yesterday was just a years ago. Then realize the current situation and image what we will face together in the future. The drastic change in a very short time, the difference that must be accepted between yesterday, today, and tomorrow is a tremendous challenge for all of us. From the perspective of social life, the matter that 1 year ago we complained about, mainly because of our life, was like being only on gadget. Today, all of those turn out to be a blessing for us. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday or years ago is the digital disruption era. We must admit that yesterday, when we were all in the euphoria of digital disruption, or we call also disruption 4.0, or the 4.0 industrial revolution, where the giant leaps in the information technology have greatly affected people's lifestyles. Yesterday, all parties were very worried about the physical, mental, and social development of mankind, especially for young people, because their daily lives are almost completely controlled by the digital technology. Children becomes lazy to move and tied to their gadget very much. And we all get frustrated with this situation, aren't we? The term of gadget addiction has become very familiar for the social behavior observers and also for educators. All parties and experts are busy thinking about the ways to separate children from their gadget, to restore their natural lifestyle. That's about yesterday. And today, we have been in the pandemic situation for almost 1 year. And the whole world still struggling to get out from this bad situation. A number of health protocols that limit the space of our daily life because each individual seems deprived of their social life. Nowadays, gadget and digital technology are the mainstays so that we can live and life can continue. Ladies and gentlemen, it becomes an ironic, isn't it? We all currently rely on the information technology and gadget. Things that yesterday we just tried to separate from our children's lives now become a blessing. Because why? Now we realize that those children do not experience significant difficulties when they have to use information technology and to operate their gadget for learning and join the social activities. Tomorrow is the new normal. After 1 year, we have all adapted to the necessity of living by relying on gadget and information technology. And then it is time to reformat, rearrange all things, including our teaching and learning process. Because what we will face after the pandemic is over is unlikely to be the same as what we were used to do and dealing with in the pre-pandemic era, in the pre-pandemic period. Gadget and information technology, which has been the mainstay during the pandemic, are expected to continue to be utilized and become new habits in the new normal era. Challenges in physical education. Both yesterday and today, also for tomorrow, there was a classic challenges in the practice of physical education, which is make students move happily always be a challenge in physical education. It is not easy to make this Z generation enjoy and pursue something other than their gadget. And also, of course, to operate, to play with information technology. Therefore, and the one way to answer this challenge is to mix these two things, utilizing information technology in physical education so that the students become hopefully enthusiastic about moving. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the idea that we could offer to PE teacher to implement during adaptation to what the new normal. We call it blended learning approach. Actually, this is my research with my team. Yeah, I have 3 members here for this research, and in the bottom of this slide, I put some notes that my research, which conduct from 2019, before the pandemic hit us, funded by the ICSSPE for 2 years research. Okay. Once again, that this research was conducted before the pandemic. And the main objective of this research were to help PE teacher to face the scientific approach challenge. Yeah, this is especially for Indonesian. And we all know that in Indonesian PE curriculum of 2013, we have what we call it scientific approach in the curriculum. So this approach used to optimize on the hours in school to provide only physical activity and put the scientific approach part going online. So the student can practice cognitively the theoretical part of the movement at home or outside the school hours. So they can use the 2 hours of PE practice, almost 2 hours for practice, just for moving, just for physically active. Okay. And these pictures shows us the combination of learning model, which is currently known as blended learning. Is considered suitable for improving the quality of learning. Blended learning is a combined teaching methods between conventional and modern technology based. In my research, we offer 3 kinds of blended learning type. Type 1, yeah, in this type, student can first ask or discuss the material through online media. They can choose Google Meet or WhatsApp or whatever. Yeah. So you can see here, blended learning type 1 is a learning method that requires teacher to make a video as a learning media. So the teacher will make the video and upload it in offline and online application. So students can download and learn it before the D-Day of the class. Okay, then we call it the second type of the blended learning is the learning method that requires students to make a video, record the movement of their movement and upload it in Google Classroom. Then they will do a peer analysis and teacher can give feedback about their analysis. Okay, next, the third learning, blended learning type is a learning method that requires teacher to look for a professional video in YouTube or whatever other platform and share it to the students so the student can analyze, including to learn and practice the movement. Then the teacher will give a feedback during the class. Okay. And this is the result. Ladies and gentlemen, several schools in Kota Semarang, which stand as our collaborator in this research, already practice these 3 kind of approach. And their feedback, you can see in the screen, that is the feedback of our collaborator. Yeah. Overall, we can conclude that this learning approach can be used effectively. Students enthusiastic enough to discuss their work through digital media group. Yeah, but yes, we also found some difficulties. At the time we conduct this research on 2019, not all students had adequate devices to apply digital technology. And some also did not have enough money to purchase the mobile data for their devices. Also, not all students, not all schools provide adequate internet because this conduct before the pandemic. So I can suggest to all PE teachers that you can try and use this approach to run the PE class, especially when we are in the new normal situation. Okay, that's all of my presentation, and thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you. Be back to the moderator. Thank you so much.